Was Elaine Thompson Herah disrespected? Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Now go ahead, please hit that subscribe button so we can continue to grow. Look, we have a personal goal of getting to 10,000 subs. We are almost there because of the kindness of people like yourself. So hit the subscribe button. Also, if you enjoy our content, hit the like button. The algorithms absolutely love the engagement. So go ahead, hit the like button. Plus, people, hitting the like button is completely free. So hit the like button. And please leave a comment. I really want to know what you think about this particular topic. So this is another Peter Lloyd World rant, where we talk about a topic that is close to our hearts. Are you ready for this? When you're ready? Yep, good to go. Elaine Thompson Herah is currently the fastest woman alive and the second fastest woman in the 100 meters and 200 meters in history. In fact, of all the female sprinters in the last 33 years, she has come closest to breaking Flojo's unimaginable world record. In an article published on November the 15th, 2021, posted by Alric Swaby with the headline, "Sans Disappointed, Elaine Thompson Herah was overlooked for ANOC award." I want you to hear what Mike Sands says.
How do you compare 3 goals to a goal, a silver and a bronze? And with record performances. Now, coming from behind to win, a win is a win is a win.
Right.
So I'm saying is whether you come from behind or not, that doesn't make you that much more outstanding. You won a gold medal, that speaks for itself. Elaine won 3 gold medals, well, contributed to a 3rd gold medal, and in the two, I mean, they were big record performances. How do you compare 3 gold medals to 1 gold medal? That's my position.
Sands in that interview was referencing the fact that the Association of National Olympic Committees, the ANOC, did not award Thompson Herah Female Athlete of the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games. In fact, the honor went to this Canadian sprinter, a young lady by the name of Maggie McNeil, and she was awarded top female athlete. Now, I don't want to cast any negative on young Maggie McNeil. I hear she's a remarkable swimmer. But the president of the NACAC, Mike Sands, has a really good point, people. Now let's look at this. At the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, now the ANOC award is specifically for what happened at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. Let's look at this. First of all, Elaine Thompson Herah defends her gold medals in both the 100 and 200 meters from the previous Olympics, becoming the first woman in history to do that. First woman. Also in the same Olympics, she wins 3 gold medals, 2 on her own and the 3rd assisted, right? As it says here, Thompson Herah became the first female sprinter in history to claim the Olympic sprint double twice after emphatic victories in the 100 and 200 meters. The article goes on to state exactly the point that I want to make, which is in Tokyo, Thompson Herah's winning time of 10.61 seconds was the 2nd fastest ever recorded in the event and eclipsed the 33-year-old Olympic record held by the United States' Florence Griffin Joyner. Now, you break a 33-year-old 100-meter Olympic record, one that many thought could not have been broken, running an unfathomably fast time of 10.61. You successfully defend your gold medal wins in the 100 and 200 meters from 5 years before that, because remember, because of the pandemic, it wasn't a 4-year lapse, it was 5 years. And that's why they call it the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, by the way. You go on to run the 2nd fastest recorded 200-meter time in history. In history. You run 21.53 seconds just outside the world record of 21.34 by Flojo. Now, apparently, young Maggie McNeil won a gold medal and a bronze and something else. People, I cannot in any way justify the logic behind this. I cannot see how, in any way justifiably, the ANOC could possibly have given this award to anyone else but Elaine Thompson Herah. And I'm not saying this because I'm a Jamaican. I'm not saying this because I'm a fan. I'm saying this because this is clearly deserved. As I said, not trying to disrespect young Maggie McNeil, but you cannot, the two feats cannot be compared in any way, shape, or form. No. I understand that, of course, a FIDEM award, them can give them award to anybody they want to give, and big up to them. But how else would I interpret this? But disrespect. The second fastest 200-meter run in history. You break a 33-year-old Olympic 100-meter record. You successfully defend your 100-meter and 200-meter titles from 5 years before at the Olympics. You win a third gold medal. So you win 3 gold medals. You break an Olympic record. You successfully defend your 2 Olympic titles from 5 years before that. And you run the second fastest 200 meter in history. And a young lady who get a gold, a bronze and something else, maybe a silver. A swimmer. How? How do you justify this? What kind of lunacy can justify this? How can you justify the two things? Now I'm going to say this again. Is it the ANOC have a right to give them a award to whoever them want to give them a award to? But to me, as a person, as a fan of the sport, I think this was ill-conceived. It was not properly thought out, and it's illogical. I cannot see how they can justify this. Now, I don't know what the voting process is, but I suspect that at the end of the day, they're the ones who make that decision. How? A bronze medal, a silver medal, and a gold medal. Apparently, the young lady came from behind to win the gold medal. But how do you compare this to someone who just break a 33-year-old Olympic 100-meter record, successfully defended her 100 and 200 meter Olympic titles from 5 years before? First person that we know to do that in such an emphatic way. You run the second fastest 200 meter in history, and you win 3 gold medals. Somebody out there, please tell me if I'm mad, me am mad. Want to explain to me how the ANOC can justify this? What am I not getting? Because I normally give these organizations the benefit of the doubt, but I'm bewildered by this. Was this a disrespect to Elaine Thompson Herah? I mean, how do you just, like I said, I have no problems with Maggie McNeil. I don't know the young lady. I really admire the sport of swimming. But I cannot see how a bronze, a silver, and a gold can compete with the accomplishments of Elaine Thompson Herah in this situation. I cannot mentally come up with how they could have come. In fact, Mike Sands, who is president of the NACAC, even he can't come up with this. And he, I would say, is an expert in the field, far more so than humble me from Peter Lloyd World. You know, I'm just an artist who happens to just absolutely love track and field. But please, why don't you tell me if I'm wrong? What did the ANOC disrespect? I mean that in big capital letters with massive exclamation points behind them. Did they disrespect Elaine Thompson Herah? Or if one of you can say to me, no, Peter, this is why they made the decision, and this is a rational reason for the decision. Can one of you please tell me in a way that I can grasp and understand? Because nothing logically makes sense. What Elaine Thompson Herah accomplished had never been accomplished by a female sprinter in history. Nothing even close has been accomplished. So I really want one of you to tell me Where did I go wrong? So this has been another Peter Lloyd World rant. I really want to hear your thoughts on this. Tell me if I'm going off base here, because I think the ANOC disrespected Elaine Thompson Herah. Of course, a Freedom Award them can give it to whoever they want to, but I think it was a disrespect. That is my personal opinion, and I'm sticking to it. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please go ahead, subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel to grow. If you enjoy the content, hit the like button, share the content, check out some of our other videos. And like I said, hitting that like button is free. By the way, when you hit the subscribe button, make sure you go in and you hit that notification bell so you know when the next amazing video is being dropped. And leave a comment. I really want to know your thoughts on this, because I don't know if I'm trying to repress how I feel, because this is bewildering to me. Let me know if I'm overreacting. Let me know if you disagree or you agree. But I can't see the justification of handing that award to that young lady. And as I said, no disrespect to her, big up to her. But to me, this was a disrespect to Elaine Thompson Herah. Alright? Remember what I always say, you are kings and queens. Avoid negative people. Believe in yourselves. Be compassionate and loving and respectful to each other. And as always, bless up.